Salute and greetings. I don't know why it's so hard to get the black man and black woman to see how they're being scammed and bamboozled. Yeah, they're going to use black against black, white against black, Mexican against black, Mexican against Mexican. Because these people are easily bought off. And some of them so blind they just don't know what they're doing anyway. But this video that I'm about to play for you is going to set up the premises for us to have gated communities and hire our own private army of security, armed security guards. I'm going to give you an illustration later. And another thing you got to realize is that they got this thing called Earth Cam. So there's nowhere for you to run. They're going to find you. They got these satellites. And remember Donald Trump was talking about Space Force? This is what he's talking about. It's speeding up, so you got to hurry up and catch on to what I'm saying.
Across the Commonwealth and country have been anxiously awaiting the completion of our investigation into the death of Miss Breonna Taylor.
The above-named defendant, Brett Hankison, committed the offense of wanton endangerment in the first degree.
After hearing the evidence from our team of prosecutors, the grand jury voted to return an indictment against Detective Hankison for 3 counts of wanton endangerment for wantonly placing the 3 individuals in apartment 3 in danger of serious physical injury or death. The charge of wanton endangerment in the first degree is a Class D felony, and if found guilty, the accused can serve up to 5 years for each count. The use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death.
This right here is the Earth Cam of the lakes. How they got the camera on the lakes. Now, see how much we got. We don't have long. Now you read that. It says Ship Cam, Marine City, Michigan, USA, stream time live. They got this happening in New York, Vegas. This is telling you that you can't escape. If you run out the city, they're going to get you on camera in the country, unless you find a cave that you can hide in. If you decide to sail your way, they got the riverfront covered. You don't have no spaceships, you don't have no submarines, so you can't hide underwater and you can't hide out in outer space. This is Vegas. So you got the aerial shot. This is Louisville. Rally. This is live. It's the wrong mistake. Just a mistake. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you something. This is a video advantage of a guard gate or master plan neighborhood, part 1. Now, you say them are two whiteys, yeah. See, I think on a higher level than they do because I studied the supreme wisdom. Now we could have the FOI and other militant brothers guard our gated communities, or we could hire some armed guards. Now check this out.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talk About Houses. I'm Todd.
I'm Juana.
So today we are on location and we're going to be talking about gated neighborhoods, particularly guard-gated neighborhoods. So right behind us here, you'll see a guard-gated neighborhood. It's called Regency, and it's actually in the neighborhood where we live. We don't actually live in here, but so there are advantages to living in a guard-gated neighborhood. So let's talk about what's one of the advantages.
There's a guard. So the guard is going to keep anybody that is not authorized from entering the subdivision. So that means that anybody entering is either a known resident or somebody that is on your approved list.
Yeah, so there's very good security. There's cameras here. The guard won't let anybody through unless you're either, they call in ahead of time, or you have the clicker, you're a resident, and the guard knows pretty much all the people.
2 Orange County neighborhoods.
Yeah, the Sheriff's Office is teaming up with a private company to enhance security. Sheriff Jerry Demings kicked off that campaign today. News 6 reporter Troy Campbell is in one of those communities, Azalea Park. He joins us now live. So Troy, the county is spending a lot of money on this, right?
Yeah, this isn't cheap. Also a very unique idea. We're told that the money of this law enforcement trust fund is usually used to purchase equipment starting...
All right, VIPERS stands for Violence Intervention Protective Emergency Response System. We're trained as bodyguards. You're trained to make sure that people stay safe. This is the purpose of our organization for over 20 years. This is what we do.
For well over a decade, Detroit has been struggling with retaining their cops. In response, an avalanche of private security companies have rushed in.
The reason why you're...
Now you could either go in with the government, I wouldn't trust it, or you could foot the bill yourself. Now, you actually gate each street, like say for instance Dexter, you gate Sturtevant on each side of the street. You gate it. It goes all the way to Sturtevant, could go all the way from Dexter to Livernois. All that's gated and closed in with guards on patrol. Now these, if you foot the bill yourself, they answer to you. But if you team up or partner up with the government, no telling what you might get. So for the next week or so, I'm going to be showing you the advantage that a block club or a community association could have here in Detroit. Detroit is a jewel. They want Detroit. They want to try to get it to be at least 50-50 blacks. So if you can, promote my videos to your, share to your brothers and sisters. This, when you hear it, when I start breaking it down to you, you're gonna say, that sound pretty good, because we are in the war, brothers and sisters. But y'all don't seem to realize it. Black light.